the time for entertainment, and Miss G has joined me. Welcome, Miss G.
Hello, how are you doing, Israel?
I'm well.
Hey, I love your suit, and it looks different. Tell me it's a new one. Tell me it's a new one.
It's not exactly new.
Okay, but it's semi-new, really. You know. Anyway, so you know that everybody has been talking about the ex-president's walk in the central region because of the whole stories that came up from there, the piggy story and all the other issues. But for us, those who talk entertainment, we're excited that the president or the ex-president John Dramani Mahama paid a visit to veteran actor Super Odi.
All right.
Yes, he did that in the company of...
was it in the central region?
Yes, in Aguna Swedro. So just when they were done the walk in Cape Coast, he moved to Aguna Swedro with his team. So you had the likes of Nana Oyelita going with them and to visit. And then Mr. Beautiful joined him.
How come all that was so drowned?
Because we're all talking about animal farm, you know, and all the issues around it. But we monitored he going to pay that visit, and we decided to get in touch with Super Odi to find out if it's a regular visit. You know that the ex-president, when he was in power, he had a lot of celebrity clique. Yes, so whether this is a usual visit or is a first of its kind, but unfortunately, we are told by Super Odi's wife, Madame Merinyaku, that he's unable to speak well, but even the time we placed the call to him, he was actually eating, so he was not ready to speak to us. But she spoke, and she told us what the visit was about, and you know, there was some cash. Let's hear more about that.
He's fine. He's eating. That's why he's not able to talk. But he's fine. He only has a problem with his knees and speech. He's not able to speak clearly. I am his wife, and I'm called Auntie Mary. In this world, one will seek after you when you come to mind. The ex-president thought of him as someone who has entertained Ghanaians for a long period. And in his words, he said it's been a year since he left office as president and has not heard from him. So he was on his way to Cape Coast and remembered that Odi resides in Swedro and visited. The ex-president is a very good friend of Odi. He regards him as a father and is very fond of him. He didn't come empty-handed. He gave us 2,000 Ghana cedis.
20 million. Oh, okay.
Well, Liverpool still refer to the OTs.
Yes. So that's 2,000 cedis, and that's great news for Odi and his family. I'm sure that a lot more veterans will be looking forward to receiving something from the ex-president.
It would be nice to actually go look out for some of these veteran
A lot
actors,
of them.
Sofodazi and O'Brien.
Exactly. You know, before we begin to hear...
Well, I'm tasking you to do that.
Oh, okay.
So go look for them.
Okay, I'll be away for a while. I'm going to look for...
You don't have to be away.
Oh, I'm going across the regions to look for all these...
Don't take a day trip, go look for Super Odi, come back.
And another day I go look for someone else and I'll be back. Okay, that would be nice, you know. I think about that, and I definitely would do. You know, one of the people I've been looking for is Lenny Akpadi. I actually told Ivy Setoji to look for Lenny Akpadi. You remember that man? All other gods, the man who did the campaign song for the NDC back in the day. You know, I've been looking for him. But away from that, let me talk about gospel artist Ophelia Nyantechi. You remember back in the day, she and her husband Collins Nyantechi used to put up very beautiful gospel songs. I'm talking about Ophelia of ABS Collections.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, she disappeared. The husband also disappeared. Then she resurfaces and she says she's called Abnasewa. And we are all wondering what happened to Mr. Nyantechi, because we knew back then that he wrote most of the songs and he was a major pillar in that ministry. She says, we said bye-bye to each other.
Really?
Yeah. She broke a lot of hearts. So here's Ophelia Nyantechi, who prefers to be called Abnasewa at 20.
Today, Abnasewa no, and yet new name. ABS Collections. ABS. I am initials na yedi. I feel so. Me feel say me pese me di Abnasewa. A friend me who this time.
We got to say was what you are writing. What you not that you not use now. What they Abnasewa come.
Me pacho. I no cray. Nanso me Collins ni problem.
That's true, but I don't have a problem with my ex-husband, Collins. I've got kids with him. So I see no reason why this should be a problem.
All right. I
decided to use my name Abena Sewa because of my decision to rebrand myself and work. And that ABS collection.
ABS. BBM free so. Nyante chipa na eni so. Inti. Oh nyame ti ase. Eya meta you can. Eya meta kan sembi. Tembi amaseme eya meta kan. Ese nyame ti ase. Se obi timi bem new artist. Otimi mani nyame timi mani din ebe ye kese no. Mi jimi nyame sum ni di se. Nyame bekasa. Wo bedi here e wo din ni so. Amen.
Gospel artists in recent times, I'm not for complaining about my dressing. I'm saying no. As I'm dressing, no change.
Me pacho. Say, my own basa say na me begina say. Me too you much obi abet money bag so asori yako. Obi bekasa sister dey no chire. Nyame mu no within
the Christian it is not advisable to dress because God is the creator.
Yes, gold,
natural minerals,
diamond,
so why shouldn't I, a child of God, dress in a way that would depict His glory?
Mean dress fine. Emma obia wa yira a ni se when people
see me well dressed, they will run to Christ because they will know that in Christ there are better things.
All right, so that's Abena Sewa. Now, I'm sure a lot of people would love to see Collins Nyantechi do something with her. No, back in the day, when they would put out videos, he's always behind her. She's taking the lead, singing. I don't know if people remember them. All the videos on YouTube are blurry, so that's how come I didn't put it that bad. I remember their song Medim Kunim Boame, and then finally she did da 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 to me. Anyway, so. That's the Nyantechi family. Okay, you can't say that anymore, can you?
Yeah, no, you can't.
Okay, so ABS Nyantechi. Anyway, all right, let's go to the United States of America, where, okay, so let's say you decide to rebrand from Israelite. What do you call yourself?
New Dye.
New Dye. Hey, yes, you got swaggle. Okay, so there's one man who keeps rebranding. I don't know what he'll call himself maybe in the next 2 years.
Yeah,
tell me
right.
who.
PDD.
Oh, gee. I don't know what he wants to call himself. You know his new name?
No, I think I read. I forgot it on
Brother Love.
Twitter. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it sounds...
What is that?
Reverend Father Brother Love. You know how people, when they become evangelists, they call themselves brother something. So I'm asking, well, PDD is now an evangelist. He says he's no more a bad boy, so he's Brother Love.
He's no more a bad boy.
Yeah, he says, you know what? Like surprises me. He says he wouldn't respond to PDD, Puff Daddy, Puffy, and all that. I'm like, oh, take your time, take your time. So here's ET with more.
Diddy has a new name and a new perspective.
Can I call you Brother Love?
Yes, you can. You can call me Love.
I can call you Love and call you Brother Love?
Yeah. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. It was definitely one of those turning points in my life where people got a chance to see what I really do or the man and the person behind the myth. I'm absolutely living my best life. It's really just in, my evolution as a man and really tapping into like love and tapping into my relationship with God, making that close and putting into perspective what really counts. And the more I'm here to help people, I'm here to inspire and motivate people. When you get into that groove, stay in that groove and just be able to enjoy the blessings of life.
Okay, so Sean Combs P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Brother Love. Right? He just says, call me Love.
When I was talking about mine, I mean rebranding to Neo Dye. Neo Dye is just my, local name.
Exactly.
And so that was
not really, rebranding, but it's just introducing to us as Brother Love. It's falling in love with Christ, So, Brother Israel. Brother Israel. I prefer that one, Brother Israel. So now let's call Israel Brother Israel. So I told you yesterday that, fans can do very crazy things when they meet, their stars. Yeah. What's the craziest somebody has done to you or done?
I don't quite recall.
Around you?
No, people don't do crazy stuff around me.
Hey, because you are too gentle. But you haven't seen any lady see, oh, Israel, and she's hugging you, and she's hugging you.
Well, I get a few hugs here and there.
Like dramatic hugs. Hey, Israel. Okay.
Did you have to shake that way?
Because...
Did you have to shake that way?
Because Drake was performing somewhere in New Zealand, and here's what the fan did.
I'm a single man, and I need this 34F.
That was crazy.
Oh.
That was crazy.
What would you have done?
I would have taken off my t-shirt and covered the lady.
She didn't say she was naked. She has an attire, or she just took off the bra.
Just the bra.
And you know what Drake said to her? He asked, "It must be you. We need to talk after." That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh no!
I'm imagining but Israel that I know, he'll be so embarrassed.
It's a bad man. No, I'll just say, oh no.
Hey, you. But that'll be for entertainment. It reminds me of what's his name? The Nigerian guy, Banky W. Somebody touched his zip. He said, "Stop that! I'm married." And she's touched him already. But that's it for entertainment.
Oh no. I mean, I can't imagine what I'm going to do.
Israel was so embarrassed. So, oh, stop it!
Yeah. Oh, stop it, please.
But he likes it. Bye bye, Israel.
Thank you very much, Ms. G, for bringing us entertainment.